That's not your business. We are meant to change. To try again and again and again. I tell myself, you're going to have an odor, period. Revolve around a certain person. You need to reflect on yourself, and comparison is the thief of all joy. Take care of yourself, not announcing things prematurely on your own life. I have been there as well. That is making me very excited for the year. But your friend is a pick-me, deeply embedded insecurity. Maybe run some checkups on me. You turn me into a laughing stock. This person is not your friend. It's not worth it. People outgrow each other all the time. I need to reflect in my relationship with God. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you do good. That's the formula. No longer fit in the specific place. Reciprocity. We're forcing the friendship. Guys are really just not compatible. Guys, the people you all call your friends, very questionable, hey? Do not shrink yourself. Not tell a guy that I have a crush on him. I'm not interested. Then what? You're wasting each other's time. Either shaving, using hair removal cream, or waxing. That is not supposed to go on your kitty. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Yakure, and if you are not, then it means you already know who I am. So welcome back to our little home. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back Real One. Welcome back Regular Dag. So either way, today's video is basically just going to be a girl talk Q&A. I asked you guys on my Instagram to, you know, ask for advice, share your scenarios, you know, drop the tea. Let's just get into unpacking all of that. So that is why it's very important for you guys to also do take the time to go follow me on my Instagram page, because that is where we interact most. That is even the most efficient platform for me to interact with my subscribers. And also soon we are going to start an Instagram broadcast channel. I think that is what it's called, for YouTube purposes. So with that being said, you also wouldn't want to miss out on that. So yeah, I jotted down all of our questions in this notebook. And yeah, you guys should grab your notebooks, your pens, and if you can, also grab yourself a drink. My favorite drink is in here. You guys should know me by now. Can someone just take a random guess of what I have in here? But yeah, I have my water in here. I really love water so much, guys. Like, you guys don't understand. You guys do not understand. I love my water. So yeah. Nonetheless, it's time for us to get into all of these questions and cracking all of this. But before we get into the core content of this video, I just want to set out a disclaimer out there. Guys, whatever it is you hear from this video, just know that this either emanates from my core principles and values as a human being, or they're derived from personal experiences that are similar to situations that some of you guys outlined here. So with that being said, please do take all the advice that I give with a grain of salt, with a pinch of salt. Yeah, you get to discern what you want to employ and what you don't want to employ, because what I had employed in my life might not necessarily be efficient, and it might not necessarily work for you. So you know, you just pick and choose at your own discretion, using your own discernment. So yeah, with that being said, I'm super excited. Let's get into all of these questions. Okay, so I divided the questions in different sections, different categories based on like what you guys asked. So the categories we are touching on in the specific episode of the Girl Talk series is basically 2026 and goal setting, to hygiene and self-care, to relationships, both platonic and romantic, and much more. So yeah, tune in. Let's crack this tea. Right here, we're starting off with 2026 and goal setting. So the first question I got was, what are your plans for the year? So okay, this is not really someone asking for advice, but I felt the need to still answer this question. I don't really want to get into the specifics of what I specifically want to get up to this year, what I plan on, like, you know, doing, because I'm a firm believer in not announcing things prematurely. But you know, in due time, you guys will get to know, what my plans were, or what my plans are, what my goals are as we achieve along the way. But just to give you guys like a very generic and very general overview of what my year would look like. For me this year, I think the theme for this year is intentionality and betterment, those two words. I want to be very intentional about everything I put my head to, whatever it is that is a goal for me this year. I want to intentionally go after it, intentionally pursue it. And betterment in the sense that I just want to better myself in all aspects of my life. I feel like I am on the right track in life. I do believe I am aligned and I am on the right track. All I have to do is just basically try to, level up in these areas and basically just better myself. So this betterment, I wanted to reflect in my academics, I wanted to reflect in my fitness, I wanted to reflect in my physique, the way I look, I wanted to reflect in the way I present myself to the world, I wanted to reflect in my content, I wanted to reflect in my relationships with people on a day-to-day basis, my friends, I wanted to reflect in my relationship with God, I wanted to reflect in my finances, just holistically everything I'm doing and that I'm planning on doing and that I've been doing, I just want to better it. That is simply it. I want to learn new skills. I want to treat myself better, treat the world better. It's just intentionality and betterment. So yeah, with that being said, that is just basically what my goals are in whatever I do, is just to be very intentional and to try and better myself, period. Another thing I wanted to also touch on is the fact that I basically just want to decenter external validation and people from my life. I don't want to feel like I need to be validated by a specific person in order to feel content and whole about my life and my goals. I don't want to make my life revolve around a certain person. It is not worth it. And my girls, in whatever, if you have to take something from me from this video, let it be this one thing: decenter everything that does not pour back into your cup. If whatever is at the center of your life, if it's not you, if it's not your goals, and if it's not the Lord, decenter it. I'm not saying remove it from your life, just don't make it the reason why you wake up every day. Don't make it your everything. Don't make your life revolve around these things. Find a life outside these things, especially if they don't pour back into your cup. If it's not something that's gonna be with you for the longest, if it's not something that's gonna matter to you in the next 5 years, if it's something that is very much temporary and volatile, I would say that please decenter it and focus on yourself. Let other things just be additions to your life. Let them not be the core pillar of your life, such that when these things are no longer with you, specifically people, do not make people the center of your life, because the moment this person is no longer in your life, be it a friend, a romantic partner, whatever, it's going to rock your world so bad that you wouldn't even know how to get up on your feet again. So decenter these things. What you should ask yourself is, if I don't have this specific person in my life, what does life look like for me? Am I happy? The goal is to build a life that is so fulfilling, such that anyone's absence or presence does not shake the core happiness of your life. That is just what I want you guys to take. I'm telling you now so you don't have to learn the hard way like I did. So yeah, I am really excited for this year. I do see a lot of good things happening. I am ready to embrace all the challenges. I'm ready to embrace all the ups, I'm just excited for this year. I think it's that thing of me just wanting to be intentional that is making me very excited for the year. So you and I are gonna have a good year. Another piece of advice I want you guys to have, because you and I this year, we are going to win. My girls and I this year, we are going to win. Take out some time from your busy schedules, sit down, reflect on how your year went in 2025, everything from how you are managing your time to what you wanted to accomplish that you didn't. Just basically have like a holistic reflection of your 2025. Write down your goals for this year, pray over them, meditate, create that vision board, create that prayer board, create your year planner, start planning, start acting on your goals, go for that jog, start that business, attend your classes, go back to school, take care of yourself. Yeah, that's just what I want you guys to do. And then the next question is it normal to feel behind in my life at my age? First of all, I really do not know how old you are. Yeah, because it was an anonymous question either way. But I think there are two reasons as to why you might be feeling like you're behind in your life. The first reason being the fact that you probably compare your journey, your life, and yourself to other people, or you had goals that you wanted to achieve at a specific age, and now that you had not acquired those goals yet, you had not attained those goals yet, you now feel behind. So I'm gonna answer these questions in those two lines. So the first, if you are feeling behind, you need to reflect on yourself and do some self-introspection. If you do find out that maybe the reason why you feel behind is because you compare yourself to other people, I want you to bring yourself back to earth, bring your head back to where your feet are. You need to tell yourself that number one, you are your own person, on your own journey, in your own lane, running your own race at your own pace. So comparing yourself to other people is not going to do you any good, because at the end of the day, we're not the same people. We don't have the same goals in this life. We don't have the same purpose. So you need to bring yourself back to yourself. Bring your focus back to yourself. So, and you know how there's that saying that goes, comparison is the thief of all joy. That is exactly what it is. So stop comparing your life to other people, to other people's lives. Matter of fact, the fact that you are comparing yourself to other people means your focus is on what they are doing, the progress that they are making, and not on your own life. So you need to bring yourself back to yourself. Bring your focus back to yourself, so that you can then focus on your goals and focus on progressing in life. I think that is where the problem is. You need to bring the focus back to you. That's just that. Then the second thing is you probably had goals that you wanted to attain at a specific age, and now you haven't attained those goals. What I want to tell you is that is something that is completely normal. I have been there as well. I am there as well. There are so many things, so many things that I want to achieve, or that I wanted to achieve at a specific age that I have not achieved yet. However, that does not mean just because you don't have what you wanted at that specific time, it doesn't mean that you need to give up on yourself right now. I'm not going to say you are not doing enough or you haven't put in enough work, enough effort, but what I'm going to say is continue pushing, continue, try again and again and again and again. And eventually you will see yourself through. Again, I think life is just about trial and error, honestly speaking. There's no point in giving up. We all do feel behind sometimes, but the only way to get to where you want to be is just by continuing. Yeah, the next category that we are on now is friendships. So these ones are quite interesting, and let's just clock the tea. The first one goes, I have a friend who low-key jokes about my insecurities in front of others, especially boys. She says she's just joking. Do I confront her or do I just let it be? So first of all, your friend, I'm so sorry to say this, but your friend is a pick-me. I'll put the definition of what a pick-me is right here so you can read it for yourself. That is not someone you are even supposed to be calling your friend. That is someone who's a pick-me, someone who wants to throw you under the bus just so she gets to feel validated or feel good about herself. And people with such tendencies are people that normally have really deeply embedded insecurity issues. So yeah, you're not dealing with a friend, babes, you're dealing with a pick-me. And you confront her? Of course you do. I'm someone who's very communicative, Yes, you go up to your friend, you tell your friend that no, I really do not like it. Every single time when we are out, you tend to point out my insecurities, and now you just go out there and you turn me into a laughing stock. You always try to embarrass me. It's something I don't appreciate. I would really like it if you don't repeat this ever again. And then you just observe. If this person continuously does it again, then you know this person is not your friend. And you should, for your own protection, to protect yourself, you should most likely just step away from the relationship. You sever the bond and you just let it die. You let it be, because this is not your friend. Because why would your friend want you to feel bad? Why would your friend want to embarrass you in front of other people? So you have to ask yourself these questions. Who you're dealing with is most likely not even a friend at all. So yeah, that's just that. If you let it be, what good does it do for you? If it's something that is very extreme, you could just simply cut ties with this person and just move on with your life. It's not worth it. Okay, so the next one is I have been thinking of creating boundaries in my friendship as I've been outgrowing my friends and old habits such as partying and drinking. I'm afraid the relationship will end. What do I do? So the first remark I want to make on this particular scenario is that we all need to get to a point where we understand that people grow, people outgrow each other all the time, and as you grow, you outgrow certain habits. As you mentioned, you said you have outgrown the partying and the drinking. Not to say there's anything wrong with people that party and that drink. I'm just saying that you said you have outgrown it, and it's okay. We do outgrow things because we are meant to change. Okay, so with you outgrowing the certain habits, the certain ways, it also comes with outgrowing people, like your friends. In this case, you have outgrown your friends, or you are outgrowing your friends, and that is something that is completely normal. There are a lot of people that have outgrown me, and there's also people I have outgrown, and that's just totally okay. So you do create the boundaries. I mean, there's a reason why you have outgrown these things. So create the boundaries with your friends. You just tell them that no, I'm not really the friend to invite to parties and to chills and all of that. I've really outgrown the drinking and the partying, and it's either you guys are going to find a balance and a way to balance the relationship and still maintain it despite the different now values, or you guys are just going to simply grow apart, which is totally okay. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It can just be a thing of like, we've outgrown each other, and that's just what it is. Simple. So that is what you basically do. Okay, so the next one says, I am always the one making plans, initiating, texting, calling, gifting, etc. I feel like I am forcing a friendship here. Do you think this is a forced friendship, or am I being dramatic? So what I'm going to say with this specific scenario is that it is draining for you to continuously pour into someone's cup and they don't pour back into your cup. Like, in as much as we have people that are like low maintenance friends, they don't really need that much they don't really require much effort in a friendship. It's still very important for friends to have like some relationship of like reciprocity. It can never be one-sided. If it's one-sided, is it even a relationship? Is it even a friendship? Because you guys are supposed to pour into each other's cups. The fact that you are the only one who always, I code your word here, you said I am always, you're always the one who's texting, calling, making plans. Of course, it's very natural for you to feel like you are forcing a friendship, because other person doesn't even reciprocate the specific efforts as a friend. So I understand where you're coming from when you say you feel like you are forcing the friendship. What you could do is reach out to your friend. You tell your friend how you feel. You guys try to talk about it and try to fix it. And if you do realize over time that nothing changes, then the chances are very high that you are or you were forcing the friendship. So what you could possibly do is just distance yourself, because if you stay, you're going to continuously pour into this person's cup, and at the end of the day, you're gonna have yours empty. And that's something you don't want to do. You need to love yourself enough to realize that, you know, there are more people out there who will truly be there for you, who will be real friends to you, who will be as much of a good friend to you as you are to them. So, you know, if that person is prone, and it could be a thing of like, maybe you guys are also not really aligned and you guys are really just not compatible, just let the friendship go. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. So on to the next one. The next one goes, every time I am around a certain friend, I feel the need to shrink myself as she makes comments like, yours looks better, I want your dress instead, and you're doing too much. I don't want her to feel insecure or out of place. What do I do in this situation? Honestly speaking, I feel like thereby you're doing too much. That's a little bit too extreme for a friend to say to their friend, to say to someone they claim to love and, you know, care about. Because what do you mean you're doing too much? I feel like I need more context to this story, because guys, the people you all call your friends, where do you get them? Because the scenarios I'm reading here, they're actually very questionable, hey? What I'm gonna say you should do in this specific situation, no the hell not. Do not shrink yourself. Do not dim your light just to make another person feel good about theirs. Don't do that. You are going to hate yourself for putting another person before yourself. If you feel like looking pretty, look pretty in peace. If you feel like, I don't know, do what makes you happy. Don't compromise on your happiness and compromise on the ways that you show up for yourself just because you're afraid the next person is going to feel insecure and you're going to feel like the other person is going to feel small. It is not your responsibility to be trying to heal and fix people's insecurities, and it's not your responsibility to constantly be the one to remind them that they are not less than you are, or they are not less deserving than you are. It is their responsibility to recognize this insecurity within themselves and try to fix this insecurity themselves. It is definitely none of your business. Do not shrink yourself just to accommodate other people. It's not worth it. Do not shrink yourself. Continue shining bright, continue occupying space, continue showing up for yourself, continue looking good. And yeah, whoever feels uncomfortable, that is their business. It's up to them. Honestly speaking, that's not your business. It's not yours to worry about. That's it. So now we are about to move on to the next category of our little chit chat session. So this is relationships and crushes or love interests. So the first one is just very simple. The first question is, I have a crush on him, do I tell him? This one really depends on like you, and because we are different. But personally, I will never. Guys, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, but I will not tell a guy that I have a crush on him. That I can die with that crush, it's fine, and the crush can die, it's okay. I could be having the biggest crush on someone, but I will not tell them. I will never walk up to a guy and be like, no, hi, you're so attractive, I have a crush on you. No, I'm not doing that. It's not cute. Let the guy be the one to pursue you. Matter of fact, now what are you going to do if he tells you, oh well, thank you, but I'm not interested? Then what? Then you're going to come back here and you're going to cry. Personally, I don't know what you're gonna do, girl, and I don't know what you're gonna do with this information, but for me, I'd say don't tell him. Like, if he likes you enough and if he does have a crush on you as well, he will come to you, he will talk to you, he will let you know that he is crushing on you, he will pursue you. And if it is that he does have a crush on you but he hasn't told you yet, then he probably just doesn't like you enough. Because one thing you need to know about Ben is the fact that they are very intentional. If he wants you, he will know. Just let that crush die if it must. I'm just saying, that's just my 2 cents to the situation. Either way, let's move on to the next one. It says that he complimented me a couple of weeks ago and I always bump into him in the corridors of school. I think I like him. How do I make him move? Seriously, is this a real question, guys? Hey, but you guys are in love. Not even in love. At this point, you guys are just infatuated. Hey, whoever asked this question, may please come to the front. Come here, baby girl. One thing you should know is that you can never, and I repeat, you can never make someone do something they don't want to do. Actions are voluntary. Ne? Actions are very much voluntary. You can't make him make a move. If he doesn't make the move, then he just doesn't make the move. Oh boy, that's it. There's nothing more to say here. Let us move on. I think it's the last one under this category, right? Yes. Let us move on to the last one. It says, we've been in a talking stage for a while now, around about 4 months, but I see no progress. In my personal opinion, I feel like a talking stage should go on for like maybe 2 to 3 months at most. It also depends on how often you guys talk, but yeah, I feel like it should go from like 2 to 3 months. That should be enough. And the fact that you say it's been a while now, around about 4 months, that kind of shows that you know, and there's still no progress. And you do mention here that it has been going on for a while now, around about 4 months, and there's still no progress. Then probably y'all just don't have the intentions to be with one another. Maybe he just doesn't want you enough. Because I'm gonna repeat this again. I don't even know how many times I've said this in this video, but the male gender is a very intentional gender. If he wants you, or if he wanted you, he would have cuffed you a long time ago. So the fact that it's been 4 months and there's still no progress, then you probably aren't just aligned, or you're just not compatible, or you just, you just have to understand that, yeah man, it's just not going to work. You guys should just stop wasting each other's time. There's no point in continuing with the talking stage, because it could be that you guys might just be wasting each other's time. I think you just let him know that, no, hi, I hope you're well, but I've noticed we've been in a talking stage right now. There's no progress, we are not going anywhere, and I feel like it's just a waste of time. I believe that it's time we just call it quits. We throw in the towel, we tried, and we are probably just not meant to be with one another. And yeah, you just end it there. Don't let him waste your time. Do not waste his time. Stop wasting each other's time, and just call it quits. This is a very special category to me, hygiene and self-care. So the first question is, I make sure to shower every day, but somehow around midday my kitty starts to smell. It has made me insecure. Please help. This is actually a very serious one, and the fact that it has even gotten to a point where it makes you feel insecure makes it even more serious. So I think I have round about 4 reasons as to why, 3 to 4 reasons as to why this may be the case. You already mentioned that you really do try to shower every day, which you should shower every day, at least once or twice a day. So the first reason I'm assuming the kitty starts to smell around midday could be that perhaps you haven't shaved. Perhaps there's still pubic hair on your kitty. What you could do is try to shave, or either shave or basically remove the pubic hair, either shaving using hair removal cream or waxing, one of those 3, whatever one works for you. You just remove the pubic hair. The thing with pubic hair is the fact that it is going to trap urine molecules after you use the bathroom. It is going to trap heat. It is going to trap sweat. So looking at the position of the kitty, it's in such an intimate and confined space. And when you have pubic hair on your kitty, it just makes things worse. You give more room for urine molecules to get trapped on your pubic hair, for sweat to get trapped on your pubic hair, and heat to get trapped in your pubic hair. So what you can do is you just have to shave, because when you have pubic hair, you leave ground for colonies of bacteria to breed. and once they breed, they are going to also cause other things like not just the smell, not just the odor, but also infections. It makes you more prone to infections. At least shave like maybe twice a month, once a week. Personally, I do it once a week, just to make sure that the kitty is always smooth and very. Another reason is the fact that maybe there's something that is throwing off your pH. The kitty is a very intimate and sensitive place. It is very sensitive, it is very intimate, and anything that is not supposed to go on your kitty, if you put anything that's not supposed to go there, it is going to throw off your pH balance. And when the pH balance is thrown off, it becomes very acidic, and with it being very acidic, it could also contribute to the odor. So just basically try to not wash your kitty with harsh soaps or with any soap at all. I heard someone say they use pure soap on it. I haven't tried, so I don't know how that is, but personally I believe that clean pure water is enough. You just use water to wash it properly, clean it nicely, and you are good to go. So another reason why you could be having an odor or like a smell in the intimate area, it could be because of your diet. Whatever we ingest tends to like show on the outside. Try to consume things like maybe mangoes, lemons, cranberry, pineapple. Like a good intake of like fruits. And another thing is, guys, this is the trick, this is the solution to all of your problems. Trust me when I say this. Drink water. And one way you can know whether you're drinking enough water or not is by always studying and like examining the color of your urine. If it's very yellow, if it has a yellow pigment to it, just know you're not drinking enough water. Keep your urine very clear and transparent. Your urine should look like water. That's when you know that you're drinking enough water. So moving on to the fourth and final reason, it could be that maybe you are having an infection and you just don't know yet. The best thing that you could do is go see a GP, a general practitioner, a doctor, or even a nurse at the clinic, and then you just tell them that, no, I've been having an odor, have a smell, can you maybe run some checkups on me? Then the next one is, I want to step into my feminine self, but I only put effort in when seeing someone. Why is that? So, one thing you need to understand is that for you to step into your feminine self, it really takes a lot of work, a lot of internal work. You need to rewire a lot of things. You need to learn some things, others you need to unlearn. It really takes a lot. It has to be something intrinsic before it even shows on the outside. It all starts on the inside, from the way you talk to yourself, to how you view yourself, to the values and the standards that you uphold. And then that follows to now self-love. Loving yourself and taking care of yourself should not be driven by validation and you wanting, to do it for other people. It must be something you want to do for yourself, because you deserve to be clean, you deserve to be feminine, these are things that you deserve. It shouldn't be because of other people, it should be because you want that for yourself. So, as soon as you have positive self-talk, a good self-esteem, you have a really good relationship with yourself, it then shows on the outside. You start taking care of yourself better. You always want to look put together, looking cute, looking good, smelling good, being clean, looking good and being feminine should be because you deserve these things. So yeah, stop putting in the effort because of other people. Do it because you deserve to be feminine, to be clean, to look cute, to look good. And yeah. And one thing I've also realized, this ties back to confidence and self-esteem. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you do good. That's the formula. That is the formula. So yeah, moving on to the last one under this category, is that I can never stick to a plan. I sleep late, don't scroll, etc., and just don't want to do anything, but I want to step up this year. I feel like it ties back to my theme of the year, intentionality, being very intentional. You say you want to step up this year. I'm pretty sure you must have written some goals, so you have some goals in mind, and you have certain habits you want to stop, certain habits you want to develop, and all of those things. You want to stop doom scrolling, you want to stop sleeping late. So you just basically be very intentional and very serious about it. You need to start being self-disciplined and self-driven. I feel like self-discipline is the highest form of self-love, because you're willing to do things that are uncomfortable right now to benefit you later in the future. So you be very strict with yourself and be very disciplined with yourself. When you say you're going to do something, you stick to it. That's just that. If you say you want to sleep early, and sleeping early for you is probably 10 p.m., you sleep at 10 p.m. When you notice you are doom scrolling, you immediately put your phone down, you get to other things. You create a plan and you stick to it. The name of the game is just discipline. And eventually it will become something that is like second nature to you. You don't even think about it, you don't process it, you just do it. So yeah guys, that brings us to the end of our very cutesy video, our little girl talk, our little chit chat. That was a whole yapathon, I know. But yeah, I know you guys have taken down notes and you're gonna show up for yourself better this year. I love having this. I'm actually going to turn it into a series where we get to do like a girl talk from time to time. And if there are any questions that I missed to answer, we are definitely going to tackle them in our next episode. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope we interact more next time. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and please do share the channel, because there's someone out there who will definitely love to make a home out of our home. Until next time,